Hey there, my name is Gatsby, and I'm currently riding an elevator up and out of the recycle bin of a Windows XP operating system to talk to you about hints. Funny enough, while I am in a video game right now, I'm not even really talking about video game hints. We're going to talk about hints as a broader concept of giving subtle, leading statements to try to help bridge somebody's thinking process without being overt. Now, why do we avoid being overt? Well, for a number of reasons. One time you might avoid being overt is to avoid insulting a person's intelligence. Instead of coming straight out here and seeing a sign that says, try wall running, I don't know. There's a part of that robs me of the creative agency of what a video game to me is supposed to be, which is a trial and error experimentation to figure out what I can do and what I can't. But early video games didn't tell you jack shit. They just sort of said, it's dangerous to go alone. Here's a sword, little boy. Figure it the fuck out. Likewise, I think sometimes a game can fail because it did not give you enough information. The game might have been really fucking good, but if it didn't tell you how to play it, what do you have now? You have a really fucking good game with a really conceited developer who's just like, well, maybe all of my players are just stupid. And that's not a good attitude to have either. There were a lot of times growing up as a super awkward but tall and curly-haired boy where girls were clearly trying to get with me and I completely missed it because I didn't know how to take a hint. And so I think it's important to recognize that your audience is not all one type of person. Some of them are idiots like me who, when the cute blonde girl in the subway you worked at says, you know, the back doesn't have any cameras, you know, they might take that as, well, that's a security risk. What if somebody tries to steal the meat? I'm sure a lot of people are like, well, you can't just tell the boy you work with you want to bang him in the freezer. But you never know. What if the boy's neurodivergent and would really have loved the opportunity to bang you in the deli freezer? So I'm just sitting here going, should I have like a footprint here? Is that too obvious? Does that ruin the game? Does that kill the flirting? Or does it add to the joke? Which I hope it would, because I think I might actually need a step further. You might be thinking to yourself, nobody is going to see that and miss it. Everybody's going to understand what you need to do. You need to wall run here in order to get up on the ledge. Well, you say that, but I once had a mystery in a D&D game where we were trying to solve who was setting fires to libraries, and the first suspect they met was named Arson. And they never followed up on that, so you know.